Making supercharged structured water. Really amazing for your health. Hey everyone, I'm Robin Openshaw. I'm the Green Smoothie Girl online, and I've been deep in research about the health benefits of putting your ultimate minerals in filtered water and then charging a bottle of it in the sunshine or in other easy ways. What if the most important life-giving water in your body isn't H2O like you've always been taught? What if it's actually H3O2, a different type of water? If that's the life-giving water that we were born full of, which is definitely the case, how do we start getting that kind of water back in the body? Do you want to participate in my research? If so, I want to hear from you after you've done an experiment on your own health for a month. Just sign up to be part of my research using the link I'll provide here. Click on the sign up and I'll email you if you want to make structured water. It'll take you 2 minutes and a few bucks, and observe what it does for you. In a month, I'm going to ask you what you noticed. I'll explain the very easy steps. I'm personally finding drinking water with minerals that become structured by light energies to be absolutely amazing. Here's how to create structured water to drink. You'll add a dropper full of ultimate minerals to a quart jar of filtered water. Now you've replaced the minerals that the filtering took out. Next, put a lid on the jar and just put that jar of water in the sunshine for an hour or longer on your porch or in the backyard. You could even put it in front of a red light device for a few minutes if you live in an apartment without a sunny balcony, for instance. So you're charging your minerals-rich water with the light frequencies from the sun, which may help structure the water to be powerfully regenerative and protective in the body. According to scientists who study structured water, also called EZ water, which I'll explain more about in a second. I want to know, after you've done this daily for a month, what you notice. I'll send a survey out a month after you start doing this so you can tell me what health benefits you may have noticed. Check out the references I'll share below if you want to study more about why I'm doing this experiment, why I think it's a really important discovery that we have H3O2 in our bodies, and this is far superior to the H2O you're drinking now and has many benefits to your health. This may unlock some keys to health. My own experience with this so far is blowing my mind. I feel amazing since I started drinking sun-charged water with ultimate minerals in it. I had 2 sports injuries that began rapidly improving since I started doing this. I believe from what I'm reading that there may be benefits of structured water that you can make best yourself without a need for any expensive water gadget or any pills. Just use the sunshine right outside your window or door, and I'd love to have you test whether you experience organ, tissue, muscle, or cellular repair, detoxification from harmful chemicals, better digestion, better sleep, better brain and neurological function, higher energy, blood sugar stability, fertility and the health of reproductive organs. I bring all those up just because they are the health benefits of structured water that I found in a review of the scientific literature on this subject. You see, there's a 4th phase of water that we weren't taught in school. We were taught that water can be a gas, a liquid, or a solid. The solid is ice, of course. The 4th phase we weren't taught about is more of a gel, structuring the water into a hexagonal structure. What if drinking this structured or EZ water is far more hydrating? A number of studies with exciting results have been done using structured water, mostly on farm animals. Years ago, I interviewed Dr. Gerald Pollack after reading his book, The 4th Phase of Water, about his discoveries about how the body uses and needs structured water, or water that forms in hexagonal shape, and how it protects us from toxicity and has many important functions in the body. He discovered that water can be H3O2. In fact, newborns are full of this EZ or structured water or H3O2. You could call it any of those things. That's what newborns have when they're born. You were never taught that, right? You were always taught that water is H2O. What if that difference matters a lot? You can drink H2O that comes out of your reverse osmosis machine or whatever you use, but what if drinking structured water, or H3O2, protects your cells, gives you more energy, and hydrates you? Since just being hydrated has countless health benefits. Dr. Pollack has done 2 TED Talks on the 4th phase of water. I've shared the link to them in my references, along with the highlights of my research, going into PubMed and sharing samples of what other researchers and journalists like me have to say on the topic. If you want to use your Ultimate Minerals, which has all 90 plus minerals and trace minerals in their whole organic form, before you charge the water in the sun, dead water or water stripped of minerals cannot become H3O2. If you have Ultimate Minerals, I'd love your help with this research. Please let us know if you want to give this a try and be part of my study by clicking on the link and signing up for it. And then if you sign up for it, I will send you a survey in a month. I've been researching Dr. Pollack's book, The 4th Phase of Water, and I'm studying how we may not be aware of how powerful water can be when it's in the right conditions. Before you were ever born, people drank sun-charged water that picked up minerals from organic plant matter in streams. They did this for thousands of years. The consequence was a more resilient, disease-minimized population getting nutrients and the perfect conditions for excellent strength, health, and resilience. They got all this from their water. Now, people drink tap water with chlorine and fluoride and other toxic chemicals. Or they drink filtered water to get rid of the toxins, but that water is also then devoid of minerals. Many of us drink water sitting in plastic bottles where the plastics leach into the water. And a recent study showed that 64% of bottled water brands are just tap water, including brands you may trust. They might even be really expensive water. I've been amazed at how epic I feel since I started sun charging quart jars of filtered water with Ultimate Minerals in it. The structured water may also be called EZ or exclusion zone water, related to Dr. Pollack's discoveries. You can also apparently put a magnet around the jar of water, by the way, to create this kind of water, or even use a weak red light device can 10x the EZ water in just a few minutes. One study showed that mineral-rich water exposed to sunlight keeps its structure for at least a month. Another study showed even 3.5 months later, it held its charge, even if you microwave it for 5 minutes. So don't worry about the water losing its charge. It won't for at least a month. So click the link to let us know if you're going to try this experiment. Carefully notice any impacts on your energy or your joint injuries, your sleep, your mood, and your health overall. And then in a month, I'll send out a questionnaire to get your results. If you want to learn more about this topic, check out the references that I'm going to share with you below. And if you're out of Ultimate Minerals, which is our best-selling product of all time because people get such great results with it, get some with the $5 off coupon code EXPERIMENT. Just use a coupon code EXPERIMENT in all caps. I'm all for quick and easy hacks to better health, but lots of marketers out there are proposing them, and then when I research them, they fall apart. I don't think a pill or a gadget can possibly be as useful as replicating the conditions found in nature that once had a resilient population drinking from streams where we got our minerals, we got easy water right straight from a stream. There are expensive water machines out there being sold as a way to get structured water. I just don't think they're necessary. Most of the supplements people are taking, they're just not what people think they are. I've been teaching about this a lot the past year or so. They're usually synthetic ingredients derived using petrochemical solvents, and the average consumer is unaware of what they're even getting. Ultimate Minerals, though, is just fulvic and humic acids straight from ancient organic plant matter, which is what used to be in clean spring water. And then the sunshine in mineral-rich water imparts nutrients human beings need. So, to recap, clean water, full of minerals, electrically charged by the sun, recreates the conditions we lost decades ago. This may be a critical key to all of us being in better health. Again, you can learn more in my interview of Dr. Pollack if you want to, or the other sources in my references. I want to do this research to learn more about what happens for human beings drinking the right kind of water, because nobody in pharma or allopathic medicine or public health agencies makes any money if we rediscover the right kind of water. So there's no research money flowing into this kind of thing. So let's do it together, you and I will report back on my findings. You're adding back the energetic frequencies that benefit the electrical organism called the human being when you drink structured water. Feel free to try this experiment for your cat or dog too. Some of the most interesting studies or evidence that I've cited in my references were done on animals. Again, all you're doing is adding a dropper full of ultimate minerals to a quart of filtered water, then put a lid on and leave the jar in the sun for an hour or more. Then drink it. And let me know in a month what you're noticing. I will email you with a survey form. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, and I will see you next time.